All right, Aim, did you know that bowling actually dates all the way back to ancient Egypt?
Wow, I did
Pretty
not
cool.
know that,
Yeah.
Chris.
Archaeologists actually found pins in a tomb, and the sport expanded to Europe in the early 1900s, hit its peak here in the U.S. back in the 1950s and the 60s.
Well, today it's regaining popularity with cool new places like Fort Worth's Lucky Strike Lanes, and that's where we find our own Paige McCoy-Smith this morning. Are you making a lot of strikes today?
I am, and I got to tell you, you guys have got to come out here. You've got to come out here. This is the most incredible place, and I'm here with Lee Ellsbury, and she is the manager here at the Lucky Strikes Lanes and Lounge in Fort Worth. This has a great, rich history. Let's hear about it.
Well, Lucky Strike first started in 2003. Our first location is in Hollywood, California. Stephen Foster, whenever Hollywood Star Lanes closed, it was really an iconic bowling alley, and he wanted to continue some of that tradition, but do it with a little bit of a twist. So they actually purchased Lane 7 from the Star Lanes in Hollywood, and they made it their bar top in Hollywood. Again, our first location, and it's been a fairy tale ever since. We've got over 20 locations across the United States now.
Well, and the one in Fort Worth is so cool, too, because it's right here in the new West 7th District. And the bowling is so fun, and I'm telling you, it's fancy schmancy bowling. Lots of cool screens, lots of beautiful lanes. Tell us about the bowling here.
We do. We have 10 lanes total. It is family friendly. Again, everyone kind of thinks of us that maybe we may not be family friendly. We do lots of kids parties and events. But again, as you can tell for yourself, it is an upscale, very high-tech. We've got the best technology that's out there. It's really not your traditional bowling, though. We don't do a lot of leagues. It's more social bowling. Come out with your friends and have a good time type deal.
And it's also not all about the bowling. You have so many other things that you offer here at the Lucky Strike Lanes and Lounge. Tell us about some of the other amenities within this location.
Absolutely. Really, bowling is a side note for us. Again, we are not your traditional bowling alley. We have a full menu. It's casual dining kind of with a twist. There's a huge bar and lounge for you to hang out at. 40-foot bar, 18 plasma televisions. We've got all kinds of games. The Mavericks playoffs were great. We have a huge patio overlooking, West 7. The sun doesn't set on it, so it's cool all the time. It's a really great place to come and hang out.
I have to say that the patio is pretty interesting. It doesn't feel so hot out there, even in this horrible heat wave that we're experiencing. You can come, you can sit outside, you can have a cocktail. It's great for the whole entire family, but you do shut it down for the kids after a certain time, correct?
It is 7 days a week after 9 p.m. We are 21 and up only. We do have a dress code that you can find on our website, neat fitted casual attire, but it can be the family friendly during the day, and then a place for the adults to come out, and hang out by themselves and kind of be away from the kiddos. Maybe a date night, or you do a corporate event. Anytime after 9, it's 21 and up only.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the food, okay? Because this is not like your traditional bowling alley food fare. This is some really upscale type of options.
I know, we're really excited. We actually rolled out a new menu. Again, it's that casual dining with a twist. Some of the items that we have prepared for y'all today, it's going to be the apple and brie quesadilla. It's drizzled with a maple mustard syrup and some bacon on top as well.
Yum! I haven't had breakfast. This looks delicious. And what about this?
This is going to be our macaroni and cheese bites, and it's served with the side of marinara sauce. They're amazing. It's basically fried macaroni and cheese. You can't go wrong. It's very good.
Well, I have to tell you, this is like no other bowling alley that I've ever seen before. It really is something so unique and something so different. It kind of brings you back to like a different era of the lounge era, don't you think?
Very much so. We're really excited. Again, it's an upscale bar and lounge, and then bowling again is a side note. But we're different. We're unique from every other bowling alley out there and casual dining restaurant for sure.
And the artwork too. That's another thing that I want to mention as well. The artwork, the art pieces that you have here in the lanes are, really kind of impressive. They look like works of art.
They are. Our owner of the company, Stephen Foster, handpicks all of the artwork that goes into each venue, and we also feature them on our website as well, should y'all need any information.
All right, guys, I got to tell you, you really need to check this place out. It's the Lucky Strikes Lane and Lounge right here in Fort Worth. It's a lot of fun for the entire family. Great food, great bowling, and just a great time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to send it back inside to you guys.
Thanks, Paige. I think we have to take her up on that, Amy, because you beat me in golf a few weeks ago.
Thanks for saying it out loud.
Yeah.
I did beat him in golf a few weeks ago.
Yes, she beat me in golf. She did.
Yeah, for the ladies out there that don't play golf like me, I beat
She has not let me forget that. So,
bowling challenge
over in Fort Worth.
Done. Now the crew wants to come too. We all should get in on this. Done. I think we should do that. Well, first let's take a vacation. Coming up after the break, Ruann Adamson of Fun Jet Vacations is here to tempt us with another destination getaway.
Yeah. Also ahead, we're going to speak with the newly elected and just about sworn in Fort Worth Mayor Betsy Price. A live interview.
Betsy Price,
that's our friend Ruann.
Live captioning for Good Morning Texas is sponsored by Frisco Spine and Centennial Medical Center. For medical and surgical back pain relief, call 1-888-799-63.